AP. This is Brandon Reisinger coming to you with your chairman's report. We'll start off with the order bank. The Escape is 37,697. The Corsair is 6,289 for a total of 43,986. Know there's been some rumors floating around on the floor about being down next week. I do want to squash that one. There is no down week next week. We are going to be working. Want to hit on unemployment a little bit. I know that's been a bit of a fiasco, to say the least. As far as our sub pay, I had put some information out last week. That was what I thought was correct information at the time. I had gotten that from the unemployment office. Labor Relations had been told the same thing about both weeks being on one list. As it turns out, that was not the case. The waiting week list that they sent over actually was for the 11-18 week, which was the week that night shift was laid off. It did capture, for some reason, a few people from day shift from the 12-2 week, but it wasn't everybody by any means. There is a second waiting week list being sent over from the unemployment office. We're expecting to receive tomorrow, and from talking to labor, if they get it early tomorrow, they'll be able to get it in tomorrow, and it'll probably pay out at the beginning of next week, which would be when we would typically see it for the 12-2 week. That's the normal time frame for sub. So we should be okay there. So if you're on night shift and or day shift for that matter, and your waiting week was 12-2, those are not paying out this week. They will be paying out next week. Back pay, the back pay from the difference in wages from October 23rd through when the company got our wage increases put in the computer, that's going to go on as an adjustment on your paycheck for this week. So when the stub goes up for the 12-17 week, it'll be on that check as an adjustment. So whatever day your check hits the bank next week, that's when you'll see that back pay as well. We got Christmas coming up. Do want to remind everybody that lunch break on the last day, which is the 22nd, is going to be 45 minutes. So we will have that extended lunch. And I believe typically we do the 15 minutes on the back side on day shift and on the front side on night shift. But we'll make sure that gets out to everybody and once we know for certain. Christmas break, again, the last day is going to be December 22nd. We will return on Tuesday, January 2nd, the day after New Year's. Hope that everybody has a good Christmas break there. When we come back, I've seen a lot of back and forth and discussion about the AWOLs and penalties. So with the new attendance policy that takes effect January 1st, all AWOLs and all attendance-related penalties, all attendance-related discipline, fall off January 1st. It doesn't matter if you're in the penalty progression or not. If you got a 30-day penalty this month, come January 1st, you've got a clean slate. So when we return, there will be nobody in the building that has any AWOLs or has any AWOL discipline on their record. Just wanted to clear that up. Also, after talking with our benefits rep, anybody that's got Humana insurance, the Humana insurance, they're basically getting out of the insurance game, and everybody that's got Humana is going to be switching over to Blue Cross and Blue Shield. That is going to be a completely automatic switch. Nobody has to do anything, and your new benefit card, your new health insurance card should come in, he said, probably right before or during Christmas break. So nothing you're going to have to do there. They should come on their own. They're going to come to your address on file. If you have any prescriptions that are coming up for refill anytime soon, he did recommend that you get those done before Christmas so that you don't have any issues. He said there could be some lulls in the prescription coverage where we might have a couple of days where it's not showing up in the pharmacy system. So it might be a good idea to do that prior to. I believe that that's all I've got this week. just wanted to get some clarification out on a few of those items and explain what was going on with subpay and the attendance mainly. But we'll see you next week.